If you're waiting for a great little fight this coming weekend, look no further than Nick Ball against Ronny Rios. Let's get into it. Hello, welcome to Tommy Edson. I hope you're all well. So, bit quiet on the boxing front right now, apart from this coming weekend, this Saturday night in Liverpool, the homecoming of Nick Ball. And he's fighting Ronny Rios for the first defence of his WBA featherweight title. Now, Nick Ball, under the Queensberry banner, of course, has had his last couple of fights under Riyadh season, and this is the first time that he's been able to fight back in the UK since, obviously, fighting on those cards. Last time out, he got the win for the WBA featherweight title, and he's now on 20 wins, no losses, and 1 draw, and that was with the Vargas fighter, of course. Many people thought he should have won that. In fact, I was one of those too. Now, Ronny Rios is a bit of the elder statesman here. He's 34 years old as opposed to Nick Ball, 27. He's got 34 wins and 4 losses with no draws. And the last time out in April, I think he got a KO win. So he's come on off a win, and this could be one hell of a bust-up. Now, I'm not going to pull the wool over your eyes. I'm really not sure how Ronny Rios is going to match up against Nick Ball here. I would like to say he's got quite a decent chance. But the reality is, I'm such a huge Nick Ball fan in the way he fights. I really can't see anybody touching him right now in this division. I think he's small, he's compact, but he's so big for his size. And just the way he fights, he reminds me of this kind of raging bull, this force that cannot be tamed. It's just relentless. He's a Duracell-powered bunny. He just keeps on going on and just keeps on going forward. And yeah, he gets hit as well. But his last 2 fights have just been fantastic. As I say, should have won his previous fight. He came out last time and did the business as well. Interestingly, quite a few people out there, some pundits, let's say, anytime Inoue fights, they're always questioning, well, would Inoue just come away from his division and step up possibly to featherweight? And that probably the logical choice, really. And then people are saying, well, what about Nick Ball? And they're talking about other names like Lomachenko and things like that as well, if he would come back down. But Nick Ball, I think he'd just be too big, too strong, and too relentless for Inoue. Regardless of pound-for-pound ratings, this is how highly I rate Nick Ball. It's not just his ability, it's just that he just never stops. And he's got the power just to keep coming forward. And he doesn't seem to feel any pain, or not a lot of pain, that pushes him back too far. So I think Ronny Rios has got a bit of a challenge on his hands. I think this is a bit of an easy touch for Nick Ball, if I'm all honest. It's his homecoming fight. Let's face it, Queensberry, Frank Warren don't want to take him back to Liverpool and have a loss on his record in his first defence. I think, was trying to be respectful to Ronny Rios, I think this is going to be quite an easy win for Nick Ball. I wouldn't be surprised if it's done and dusted by the 4th or the 5th round. But as I say, Nick Ball, a force to be reckoned with, only 27 years old, and let's say, great record so far, and he just keeps on coming forward. And this is kind of what we want to see in fighters these days. You know, yes, defensive boxing is fantastic, don't get me wrong, but it's not pleasing on the eye, is it? Let's face it, it's not. It doesn't energize the crowd. It doesn't get the juices flowing. It doesn't get you want to jump out your feet and start throwing your fists in the air. You know, whereas a Nick Ball character, no, he definitely does. He definitely gets a crowd going, and he's definitely going to get that crowd going on Liverpool on Saturday night. It's going to be live on TNT Sports here in the UK. You'll have to check your local listings or wherever you are in the world for that. I'm sure you can pick up some kind of live feed for it somewhere as well. But as I say, this is a fight to watch out for. Nick Ball is definitely a fighter to look forward to as well. You know, in many ways, I'm kind of surprised that he brought it back to Liverpool. Whilst I fully understand it, I'm a little bit surprised that he's not featuring on more Riyadh fight cards. And maybe it was just a timing issue. They wanted to get him out in his first defence, and he might even come back in one of the Riyadh fight cards very, very soon. possibly on the Tyson Fury Usyk undercard, or maybe one of the first ones in February, let's say January, February, whenever that next fight card will be. So it'd be really interesting to see how Nick Ball does here as well. You know, I say I've got him for a slam dunk win on this. I really can't see it going beyond 4 or 5 rounds, purely for his relentless nature, and it'll be an interesting fight. But let us know your thoughts on this. This is a fight to watch out for of a relatively quiet week of boxing. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you like what I do here, don't forget to like and share the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notifications bell for all future videos. And I will catch you again on another video coming very soon. Bye now.